Welcome to the Lovestead.
Hello, welcome back to Lady Lovestead Reads. My name is Jessica, and today I'm sharing with you my April 2022 TBR. In April, I'm craving some mood reading. I am still going to give myself a TBR, but consider it to be lightly structured mood reading. And just know that I may or may not get to all of these depending on what I'm feeling at the time. The first category is carryovers from last month. I do have one carryover, and that is Club Dead by Charlene Harris. This is book 3 in the Sookie Stackhouse series. This is the book series that the TV show True Blood is based on, and I am doing this as a read-along with my friend Ange and Amy. And all of their information is down below, as well as all the information for any hosts of other readathons and buddy reads, etc. It's always down below. You know the drill. It sounds like in this story they will be traveling to Jackson, Mississippi, and there's something going on with Bill in this book. Something weird happening with him and Sookie's relationship with him. I am not a Bill fan. I do not ship Sookie and Bill. Just saying. So if they break up in this book, I'll be real happy. The next category is book clubs. I'm an active member of 2 book clubs. The first is Middle Grade Monthly, hosted by Gavin at How to Train Your Gavin, and Jade at JD Rereads, and Pris at Pris Peruses. They have not announced their April book yet, so it'll be whatever it is they announce. The second club that I am an active member of is the Killing Time with Cozies Club. That Discord is managed by my friend Ro, and the scavenger hunt prompt for this month is a cozy that features a holiday or a holiday theme. I haven't picked out a specific cozy for that yet, but hopefully I'll be in the mood to read one. The next category is readalongs, readathons, and reading challenges. As I've already mentioned, I'm participating in a readalong of the Sookie Stackhouse series, and that readalong is called the Out of the Coffin Readalong. In April, we will be reading Dead to the World, which is book 4 in the series. I'm just going to read you the description on the back. It's not every day that you come across a naked man on the side of the road. That's why cocktail waitress Sookie Stackhouse doesn't just drive on by. That is so Sookie, isn't it? Turns out the poor thing hasn't a clue who he is, but Sookie does. It's Eric the vampire. Uh-oh. But now he's a kinder, gentler Eric, and a scared Eric because whoever took his memory now wants his life. Sookie's investigation into who and why leads straight into a dangerous battle among witches, vampires, and werewolves. I would expect nothing less of Sookie. Sookie is a little troublemaker, and we love her for it. Next, there is a readathon that I would like to participate in called the Disability Readathon. This is hosted every year by Erin Hawley, and the details about the readathon are down below. And I don't have any specific books planned for this yet. I'm going to mood read and try to find books that will match some of the prompts through my mood reading. Another readathon that looks interesting is the Continuathon, which is all about continuing book series that you have started and are continuing to work on. Something I can easily participate in and get some checks on my Series About Series book challenge as well. Olivia at Olivia Reads a Latte and her co-hosts are hosting a Spring Fling-A-Wain readathon. Again, information is down below, and for this readathon, it's a weekend readathon where you read thrillers and horror and that kind of thing, and I will be participating in that. Again, don't yet know what I want to read. We'll mood read and find books that match the prompts. And then the last readathon I'm interested in is the Dark Romance Readathon. There are several hosts for this readathon. The 2 that I know of is Heather at HEA Books, I think is her channel, and then Naima at Naima Reads. And for this one, there is a bingo board, and you basically read dark romance and try to get a bingo. And I love me some dark romance. So that is another weekend reading vlog. Information is down below. That's one I'd like to participate in. The next category is buddy reads. So I do have one confirmed buddy read planned for April, and that is with my friend Francois at Mr. Francie Reads. We will be reading Murder at Pirates Cove by Josh Lanyon. All I know about this book is that it is a male-male romance cozy mystery, and that's all I need to know. Pirates, LGBT, cozy mystery, I'm in. I checked out from the library a couple of books that I mentioned in my video about books that I want to buddy read, because these are books that I want to read and I'm planning to read and I'm in the mood to get to here in April. If you are interested in seeing other books that I want to buddy read with folks and watch that video, bing, there it is. If you are interested in reading either of these with me, do let me know down below. The first one that I'd like to read is Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder. This is about a woman who is a stay-at-home mom, I believe, and she's kind of struggling with her role as a stay-at-home mother. Is she a stay-at-home mother? Yes. Yes. So she put her career on hold to stay at home, and she suddenly starts growing like teeth and claws, all these different attributes equated to like a monster of some kind. And so that's the premise of it. I've heard that this has some really good commentary on like womanhood and femininity and being a stay-at-home mom and that kind of thing. And it sounds really interesting. It sounds like it could make for a great discussion. So if any of you would be interested in buddy reading this with me, please let me know down below. The other book that I will be reading is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, and this is a story about an illicit romance between a man and a younger woman. I really want to read this because I've been noticing lately so many books coming out that are either remakes or retellings of Lolita, or books that are referencing Lolita very heavily. So like last year, my book of the year was My Dark Vanessa by Karen Russell? Elizabeth Russell. Karen Russell's a different Russell. I think it's Elizabeth Russell. Anyway, here's the cover of that one. In My Dark Vanessa, this book is very heavily referenced, and I've just noticed so many books that have that older man, younger woman, illicit affair kind of a theme going on. And lots of references to this, like even one of my favorite TV shows, Pretty Little Liars, they reference Lolita several times in that show. I feel like it's just such a seminal work that gets referenced so many times in different kinds of media that I need to read this because it'll give me a greater appreciation of both the retellings and the references in the works that I'm continuing to read. So if this is one that interests you and you would be interested in buddy reading it with me, let me know in the comments down below. The last category is everything else. The only other book that I am for sure putting on this list, because again I need to mood read, is Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. This was recommended to me in my YouTube anniversary video. If you want to watch that video, bing, there it is. So this was recommended to me by the wonderful Scott and Nell at Gunpowder Fiction and Plot, and if you're not familiar with them already, which I'm sure you are, they are amazing. Go check them out. They have really excellent taste in books, and they recommended this to me in my anniversary video, and I'm very much in the mood for something weird, and from what I have heard, this is weird. So as a child, Natsuki doesn't fit in with her family. Her parents favor her sister, and her best friend is a plush toy hedgehog named Butte, who talks to her. He tells her that he has come from the planet Papin-Pobopia in a special quest to help her save the Earth. One summer, on vacation with her family and her cousin Yu in her grandparents' ramshackle wooden house in the mountains of Nagano, Natsuki decides that she must be an alien, which would explain why she can't seem to fit in like everyone else. I mean, that sounds interesting. That is what I'm planning to read in April of 2022. If you want to buddy read either of those books with me, let me know in the comments down below. Have you read any of these? What have been your thoughts on them? Are you participating in the Out of the Coffin Readathon? How is that going for you? Did you fall behind like I fell behind? If you just want to let me know that you're here, go ahead and leave me a green alien emoji for this little beauty right here. And until next time, make sure that you continue to read good books, drink good coffee, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!